My role at the Manoir is executive head chef. Been a chef for about 30 years. Okay, today I would like to cook for you. We've got a lobster dish. We've got a Cornish lobster. We're going to marry that with red peppers, ginger and cardamom. Firstly, we need to take our red peppers and turn them into a puree. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, now the next step is our pepper juice is reducing by half. Now we're going to look at the lobster and prepare the lobster. The most important thing with this is it's alive. You can see it's alive and kicking, the movement in the thing, okay? Shellfish has to be fresh, it's got to be heavy in weight, and it has to be alive. Good fishing practice will tell you that if you do catch a lobster with eggs, it should be put back, because that one lobster can create another 500. It's what every chef needs to think about, where they're getting the fish from. Is it sustainable? Is it a good, great source? And responsibly fished, that's all we want. And it's straight through, very quick. It will wriggle, it will move, but we just cut right through the centre of this guy's brain, okay? Then with the claw, we're taking a firm grip here and we're just twisting. We've got the head, the claw, and the tail. The next thing I need to do, I don't want, when this cooks, there's a reaction. As soon as this hits the water, you'll see that this will curl up, okay? We're going to put 2 skewers down the thicker part of the body coming out of the tail, okay? So where we need to be, we're going to try and avoid the centre. So the claws and the tail, we're going to treat them very, very differently in the way we approach the cooking of them. This one, we need to shock really, so it's going to go into 100 degrees for 3 seconds, no more, then straight onto ice. These glide out if you're cooking them at 42 degrees. Okay, but it does take 20-25 minutes to do that. Now we've got to capture the flavour from this, because none of it will be wasted at all. Okay, so very important that the lobster shell has just been sealed. It's not overcoloured. If you overcolour it, the dish is dead. Okay. The other thing we're going to match this, the pepper and the lobster with, is Jersey Royal potatoes. Okay, so we've got some great Jersey Royals. We're going to cook them very, very simply in water, a little bit of bay leaf, thyme, some rosemary, a little bit of salt, olive oil, and that's it. So they're going to go on the stove very gently. So by the time our lobster is cooked, these are going to be very hot and ready to go. We're blessed with a magnificent garden. A garden that Michelin started 25 years ago. Again, totally organic, soil association, organic. Again, it's something that Michelin was the founder of at the Manoir. Okay, we need to get some flavours in there. So we've made a very light curry oil. We've got lemongrass in there. We've got a little bit of ginger. Again, lime leaves. Great flavours, and a very mild Madras curry mixture that we've made. Okay, you're cutting through that strength. Opposite, you do the same thing, and naturally, that's how it comes out. So again, all of those flavours, we've got the knuckles from the lobster. You can see, again, still undercooked, but we've taken, you can see the pigment from the shell. Okay, so in both cases we kept the pigment, we kept that colour, really important. But again, the slow cooking of the claw and the very fast cooking of this. The reason we're using the stove, not the pan, is that smoky, intense flavour, metallic flavour. You've got the ginger, cardamom flavours coming through, infusing into the lobster, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, there's our colour on our lobster. All of the flavours that have gone on there, it's marinated briefly and it's cooked on the stove, and that smoky flavour is going to come through. This is Larry, or Lahiro, fantastic young man. What we're going to do is put it through a normal chinois and then through a sock, microfine sock, so we'll get a very, very pure flavour from this. We're going to lose all the lobster pieces and all of the coagulated protein, and we're going to be left with a pure pepper, cardamom and lobster reduction. Okay, very, very simple. So then you can see our lobster, which is on the stick. The other reason for leaving the stick in till this stage is it's going to come out the shell very easily now. So it's the shell, and there she is. You've got a beautiful piece of lobster. Look at, she's straight, the angle is great, but the aroma, the flavours, absolutely great. Okay. bit of a signature one that you take your experiences of Thailand or the Caribbean, your experiences of the Manoir and what you've learned as a chef over the last 30 years, and you put them all together in different flavours. Okay guys, come in, two on the side, two on the side, okay. For the last 25 years we've trained so many chefs. We're training the future head chefs right here, right now, okay, and that's what we do.
It's been wonderful to see Gary grow and grow and grow into a complete craftsman, one of the greatest in this country, but also a great teacher, a great leader of man.
Yeah, working with Raymond Blanc is it's inspirational.